Hello and welcome to this free e-commerce conference. And I can promise you, in the next 3 days of this free workshop, you will have gained more knowledge about Facebook ad and e-commerce business at large, and you understand the new things and what is trending as regards purchase and everything. So the first thing I'll be talking about today is all about ad fatigue. Like, what actually causes this ad fatigue? There are various things that caused it, but major things that cause it are: number one, limited target audience. When you have limited target audience, you are so good that you've narrowed down your audience to less than I have seen someone that narrowed their audience down less than 300,000 people with interest and states, and some even do pin. I know you know about pin. So this actually always have one way or the other to affect and bring ad fatigue to your ad. Let me just try and create one ad now. Okay. And another things, there are two just major things that cause ad fatigue. Number one is limited target audience. Then the second one is your ad creative. Gone are those days when you can just write any mumu thing and you keep getting order, but these days you have to actually tell people something new, because a lot of people might actually be selling the same item, so they need something extra. It's not just video, the picture alone. And if you are using picture, then you have to write a convincing story. Yes. And if you are using video, you don't need a convincing story. So you have to understand these two, very very important. So when I said limited target audience, let me just show you something now. Okay, let me go to the AdSense. That's where the whole things always happen. You know, on this AdSense, okay, this is just a dummy account, so no big deal on it. So on this now, you can see potential reach for all Nigerians is 33 million. Now imagine, oh sorry, imagine you narrow this 33 million people to less than 200,000 with your target audience, and you want to sell for long, not just short down in short time. If your ad is just for 3 days purpose or 1 week purpose, then Facebook can still easily work within um your small target audience. Even you will have seen warning up here. So now imagine you narrow down your audience with location. Maybe you select just, let me say you select just Ibadan. Then you select just Ibadan. Okay, you select just Ibadan and you select just Ibadan. Then you even go ahead, now we have 1.6 million. Okay, then you go to the gender, you select gender. Oh, this is age. Where's the gender? Okay, you select gender, you put you select male, men. Then you go to the age bracket. You say, okay, the product you are selling is for people between 30, maybe 40, maybe health product or something. You select that. Do you see the audience size keep reducing? Ads may get zero conversion. This most time doesn't really matter sometimes, as I've had so many ads that I actually see this there, and I just, once I've done the right thing. So you can see the potential risk have reduced to 250,000 people. Now, just with age and gender and city, you already get this limited audience. That now imagine you now go ahead and do targets. target. Let me say, um let me search for something. Blood. Is there any blood? Okay, blood vessel. I don't know, I'm just searching for using any targets. Okay, still remain 20. Then you now go ahead after you select your targeting audience. Then you remove this reach beyond. Then you have 3,600, and you can even narrow it down to use engage shopper. That out of this 3,000, okay, I want engage shopper. I want only people who have had purchased experience. Then you'll be left with 1,005, and you want to run ad with this 1,005. It will not do you well. It only affects your ad, because after some few days, Facebook will obviously going to serve your ad depending on your budget to all these people. Now what happen after they've served or they've showed your ad to these people more than 2 times or 3 times? The automatic things that will start happening is you will start getting, um if you actually have any purchase, then your purchase power will reduce. You get your ad will get more costly unnecessarily, because they are actually running back to the same set of people they've been showing your ad to. Okay, and if you now even using single ad creative, this is ad creative. If you're using this single new ad creative that you just write, okay, that means they are seeing the same thing all over and all over again. What can you do? What can you do? Two things, and they are basic things. Number one thing is you have to make sure at least your potential reach is, don't let it less than 1 million. Yes, because 1 million Nigeria might not really, out of that 1 million, is the potential buyer might less than 100 or 200. That's the truth. So make sure your potential reach is not less than 1 million. That's the number one thing. And don't get me wrong, you can actually narrow down if you have enough interest and enough potential reach. It is very very good to narrow down, so don't get that one wrong. So once you correct this and you make it at least a little bit wide, then it will help Facebook to actually play around with your data and know, okay, they have more data to actually work with, not that you have already hold them down. Then number two things you need to do with this ad creative: make sure you have at least three ad creative. And how do you do that? You just duplicate here. Okay, you just duplicate here, and number of copy two extra to make it three. Okay, what does this do? What this thing does is, if Facebook notice that, okay, they've used one of your ad copy to serve someone more than 2 times, then they will pick any of your other creative and use it to serve them, and it will make your ad look new to your audience. Not that once they say it, they already know this is a sponsor ad. By the time Facebook show them the first one, it doesn't convert, or they really have get used to it, Facebook will show them the second one and third one. So in essence, the audience will not understand this practice, because they will just think it is from different person. Obviously most audience don't even think about any name you give to your page, aside from maybe health or something, or you write health solution or something. But aside from all those things, or you write car care or something, but aside from those, they really don't pay attention. They pay attention to your ad creative and your picture. So right now, all you need to do to actually save yourself from this clause or this issue of ad fatigue is to work on your assets, on your ad creative. Make sure you have three ad creative. That's the best practice, so that Facebook have more than one creative to use. And luckily enough, in this course of this 3 days training, I will be talking on ad swipe, so you can actually see how to actually write ads that convert, not regular product. You just write the product name, the price, and blank, you post it. People actually need something that will speak to them and make them purchase, because you have to use your head or your heart or something to actually get them purchased. So your art creative needs to be more than just normal way of doing things or writing just anyhow. So I hope this little things has benefit someone's today. Watch out for my next video where I'll be talking about the art scaling, and I'll be taking the art scaling and art swipe together, art copy swipe together. You don't want to miss this. I bet you don't want to miss it. I remain the humble boy Yinka Oladipo. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.